Hello, Team Napatech. Thank you so much for inviting us here at Intel to be a part of your Capital Markets Day 2021. I'm happy to talk to you all about the growing partnership we have between Intel and Napatech. It's super exciting for us. I'm Jim Dworkin, Senior Director and Business Unit Lead within the Cloud and Enterprise Acceleration Division here at Intel PSG. First of all, I would really like to send a heartfelt thank you to Napatech. I've known many of you for a number of years and have always been impressed not only by your extremely high technical acumen and business acumen, but also just the high quality of all of you as people there. It's really been a pleasure to be your partner over the years. So I want to talk about three specific areas of partnership, the first two of which are in flight, and the third one we look forward to for the future. So the first one is the running of the Napatech software solution on the Intel FPGA Programmable Acceleration Card, Intel PAC. The second one is a really exciting new platform that we launched last quarter called the Intel FPGA Smartnix platform for cloud. And the third one is the Intel Open FPGA Stack, also known as Intel OFS. We think it's important to capture the trends in the data center. And the data center is evolving, and the role of the FPGAs in the future data centers is also evolving. We're going from what is today, it tends to be a node-optimized homogeneous environment, where a typical server will have the CPUs, tightly coupled memory, local storage, add-in cards for acceleration with GPUs, FPGAs, or other components, and then the network interface. What that's evolving to is a data center which is heterogeneous, disaggregated. You see that in the picture here where we have separate general purpose compute nodes, accelerated compute nodes, storage nodes, memory nodes, and those can be bifurcated into two basic types. One is infrastructure support, the other one is application support. So the FPGA enjoys a role in each of these disaggregated components, where it could be part of the Smartnix or IPU as the interface, or it could be embedded in any of those technologies within those nodes. For example, in a flash drive, an SSD for computational storage, or embedded with a memory card as a computational memory device. Also, the FPGA could be used as an XPU all on its own to do acceleration. And here at Intel, we invest within our division in both infrastructure and application acceleration technologies and solutions. And you see that in the pyramid on the left. But in order to make that accessible to our customers at the end of the day, we need to build that into platforms. And that's the key to the strategy, to try to make these solutions scale to a higher degree than would be capable by asking the end customers to program the FPGAs at the component level each time. So we come out with platforms and we enable those platforms through Intel and with our partnerships like the one we have with Napatech in order to deliver the applications and services accelerated to the end customers in the cloud. So, speaking of platforms, we have what are called PAC. These are the Intel branded cards for programmable acceleration platforms, and they accelerate many workloads from the edge with smart devices through the access and edge networks, through the core network, and then into the cloud. So we have PACs for different types of workloads. And the goal of the PAC is to provide application performance acceleration at a TCO that's attractive to the end customer. It also delivers versatility. So deploy once, and then you can do your customizations in your data center at the speed of software in a DevOps kind of methodology. So you see at the bottom how we take either Intel branded platforms like Intel FPGA PAC or third-party cards like those that Napatech provides. We have then the stack software layer, and the goal of the stack is to abstract the complexities of the underlying hardware, especially in the FPGA, and bring that up to an API level that is standard, easy to use, customizable, and delivers on that promise of application acceleration. So that as much as possible, we want to offer turnkey acceleration solutions through our partner ecosystem, again, including the strong one we have with Napatech. We also have a platform strategy for infrastructure processing, also known as Smartnix. Here you have a picture in the top left of a host CPU with a foundational NIC, and the host CPU is running functions like security, storage, networking, management, and others that consume valuable host CPU cores. And as link speeds increase, the tax of running those applications for the infrastructure on those CPUs increases to the point where offloading those and accelerating them on the SmartNIC gives an opportunity for the cloud service provider to monetize those cores or run the given application faster and more efficiently. So we have taken a platform approach based on our component wins with the hyperscale cloud service providers. We've created this architecture which pairs a Stratix 10 FPGA along with the Xeon D SoC. Those two combine powerfully on a single full height half-length card, which is modular, scalable, and flexible, and we call it the Intel FPGA SmartNIC platform. And we're also very happy that Napatech is one of our partners on that platform. So when we come out with a platform, what we do is look to create infrastructure workload acceleration solutions downstream to our end customers and also to our partners so that they can create the systems, the intellectual property, and provide the solutions in the form of a product for those end customers. So we focus our solutions using FPGAs, Intel Ethernet components, SoCs, and others to make sure that they have the maximum amount of flexibility and programmability at both the hardware and software level. So for infrastructure for Smartnix, we are really targeted at the cloud service provider market and the comm service provider market, telco, which includes telco cloud, which is a new and growing market within telco. So very exciting. So we have a platform approach to the market. This is the first one that we've launched that pairs the FPGA with the SoC. And again, very happy to have Napatech along with us as a valued solution partner. This is that platform. It's the Intel FPGA Cloud SmartNIC platform called the C5000X-PL for platform that pairs the Intel Stratix 10 FPGA with the Hewitt Lake D, the Xeon D SoC from Intel. This, as I mentioned previously, is the architecture of the hyperscalers. It matches pretty closely the architecture that has been selected by multiple hyperscale cloud service providers for their SmartNIC needs in their data centers. It is both hardware and software programmable, standard software programming through the SoC tools, compilers, libraries, and stacks that are already optimized for the Intel product. It's hardware programmable through FPGA tools, and that can be done either by the end customer or by the ecosystem partners. It's agile, therefore, with the future in mind. So the idea is to deploy this as a standard-looking NIC form factor into the customer's data centers and standard servers and allow them the ability to customize their workloads, do like the hyperscalers do, and differentiate and gain advantages for their applications that they run. Another exciting area for future partnership between Intel, PSG, and Napatech is around the software stack. We have the new Intel Open FPGA stack that was released last November, and its goal is to address the developer dilemma for software, hardware, and applications. basically make FPGA-based platforms easier to use and get the most benefit possible out of the FPGA component that is in that platform. This is an open FPGA stack. It is delivered via Git repositories and is source accessible. So this will really allow us to scale our common business faster and to put the game-changing FPGA acceleration technology in front of the end customer in a way that leads to their success and their scaling of their business. So let me again say a big thank you to Napatech. Thank you for inviting us to come in and speak about our growing partnership around the Intel FPGA Programmable Acceleration Pack cards, the Intel FPGA Smartnix C5000X-PL platform for Smartnix and future IPUs, and looking forward into the future with solutions based around the Intel Open FPGA stack. It really has been a pleasure working with Napatech over these years, and I look forward to many more years of wonderful partnership.